Is our Power Sculpt, and my name is Marissa. Let's start just coming down to all fours, to hands and knees. So we're coming down with our hands right under our shoulders and our knees right under our hips. We'll tuck our toes so that we're already stretching the toes and the arches of the feet. With your outer arms hugging in, your two arms are parallel to each other and they're nice and strong and straight. Look up to the ceiling, inhale, arch your spine. Look into your belly, exhale and round. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 1 more time. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine. It's just a flat back. Hug your shoulders onto your back. So you're creating a trench in your upper back. Then go up onto high finger pads and step your right foot inside of your right thumb. Your back toes are already tucked. Lift your back knee and walk your back foot forward. Your feet are hip width apart. It's about the width of 2 fists put together apart. Let's tap our hands to our toes. Keep your knees bent. Tap your hands to your knees. So we'll go from knees to toes. 2 toes. 3 toes, 4 toes, 5 toes, 6 toes, 7 toes, 8, do it again, 8 toes, 7 toes, 6 toes, 5 toes, 4 toes, 3 toes, 2 toes. Let's do 2 more sets, 8 toes, 6 toes, 5 toes, 4 toes, 3 toes, 2 toes. One last set. 1 toes, 2 toes, 3 toes, 4 toes, 5 toes, 6 toes, 7 toes, 8. Stay down by your toes. Let your hands come outside of your feet. You're on these high finger pads. Drop your head and straighten your legs as best you can. As you relax your head and your neck down, see if you can send your weight forward to the balls of your feet as you stretch your toes wide and long, so that your weight is coming forward less to your heels and you're pulling up through the inner arches of your feet, pulling up through the inseams, all the way to your pelvic floor. There's a lift. Inhale, lift your back to a tabletop as you turn your palms to face each other and draw the head of the arm bones into the shoulder sockets, again creating that trench in your upper back. Exhale, fold over, your palms face the back of your mat as you drop your head and let go. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, tabletop, flat back. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Do it 1 more time. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Gather the energy. Hold on to your elbows overhead. Stretch yourself up and over to your right. Keep holding onto your elbows, but let your left arm go back by your left ear and look up to the inside of that left arm. While you're stretching to the right, ground down through the outside of your left foot. So there's this whole opening for the left side of your waist. Then look straight ahead and rise up. Let's switch the grip of holding the elbows. We'll stretch up and over to your left. Look up to the inside of that right arm. You're still holding the elbows, and that right arm is going back by your right ear. While you're stretching to the left, ground down through the outside of your right foot, so you're opening up this whole right side of you. Look straight ahead and rise up. Release your hands. Your arms are reaching to the sky and your palms are facing each other. Bend your knees. We're in what's called a chair pose, but we have our feet, the hip width apart, that's 4 or 5 inches apart. From here, let's open our arms into a T shape. Look back at your right arm. So it's a split, the T shape, but twisting to the right. And then bring the arms back to the ceiling. We're going to do that again to the right. So it's a T shape, but it's a twist. And then we're coming back up. Again, 3 twist and center. 4 twist and center. 5 twist and center. 6 twist and center. 7 twist and center. 8 twist. Let's stay in the twist. Then look forward to your left hand. Let the left hand go very far forward to the ground out in front of you. The hand is forward and centered. You're up on high finger pads. Your right arm goes to the ceiling. Look up to see your thumb. Keep your knees bent and scoop this right arm inside of the left arm. The left arm stays straight, but the right arm is rounded. We'll reach the right arm to the ceiling. So we're twisting, scooping under 2 and up, scooping under 3 and up, scooping under 4 and up, scooping under 5 and up, scooping under 6 and up, scooping under 7 and up, scooping under 8 and up. Keep your arms split wide, keep your knees bent. Go back up to the twist. Your left arm is forward, right arm back. Look back to your right arm. Sweep it forward, the arms go to the ceiling. Let's try it to the left side. We're splitting the arm to that T, twisting to the left, and then we're going back up to center. Do it again. 2, twist and return. 3, twist and return. 4, twist. Keep your knees bent and your butt back. 5, twist and return. 6, twist and return. 7, twist and center. One more time. Twist. Stay in the twist. Look back at your left hand. Keep your butt pulling back and down. Look forward at your right hand. Reach the right arm forward. It's going to go to the floor far out in front of you and centered. You're up on high finger pads. The left arm to the sky. Look up to see your thumb. Keep your knees bent and your butt pulling backwards. Your right elbow is going to stay straight, but round this left arm as it scoops inside of the right, and then lift it back up. 2, scoop it under and up. 3, scoop it under and up. 4, scoop it under and up. 5, scoop it under and up. 6, scoop it under and up. 7, scoop it under and up. 8, scoop it under and up. Keep the arms split. You're going to rise up, right hand forward, left hand back. Look back at your left hand and then sweep both arms forward and up. Straighten your legs, push into the beat, stand up, lower your hands down by your side. You're standing tall. Lift your shoulders up, back and down. 3 more. Up, back and down. 2 more. Up, back and down. 1 more. Up, back and down. Take your hands to your hips. Your fingers are forward and your thumbs are back. Point your elbows a little bit back behind you. Bend your knees. Step your right foot wider. It's going out to the side. When we return that right foot in, the feet are not together. They'll be that hip width apart. So return the right foot. So the right foot goes out and return. 3 out, return. 4 out, return. 5 out, return. 6 out, return. 7 out, return. 8, keep going, but now add the arms out to the side, to the hips. 2, in. 3, in. 4, in. 5, in. 6, in. 7, in. 8, keep your hands on the hips. Do the left foot out to the side and in. 2, in. 3, in. 4, in. 5, in. 6, in. 7, in. 8, keep going. Add the arms out, in. 2, to the waist. 3, in. 4, in. 5, in. 6, in. 7, in. 8, take your right knee to the ground behind you. Take your left knee to the ground behind you. Take your hands down under your shoulders, knees under the hips, toes are tucked. Just like we began in all fours, keep the toes tucked. You're stretching the toes and the arches of the feet. Inhale, arch your spine, look to the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine, look in. 3 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine, go up onto high finger pads as if there was a cupcake under each hand and you don't want to smush the frosting that's on top of the cupcake. Let's take the right arm to the ceiling. We're going to look up. We'll scoop this right arm inside the left. Again, the left arm is straight even though the right arm is rounded. Reach the right arm to the ceiling and twist, scoop it under. 3 up and scoop. 4 up and scoop. 5 up and scoop. 6 up and scoop. 7 up and scoop. 8 up and scoop. Stay with the scoop. You're looking past the left shoulder, the right shoulder gliding off your back. Just return that right hand to high finger pads under your right shoulder. So here you are back to all fours with the hands up on these high finger pads. So we're working the joints, not only the big joints of the body, but the little joints, even in the hands. Take your left arm to the ceiling, look up to see your thumb. It's a big stretch across the chest. Scoop this left arm inside the right. The right elbow stays straight even though the left is rounded, and then lift the arm up. 2 scoop and lift. 3 scoop and lift. 4 scoop. We're warming up the sides of the waist. 5 scoop, the obliques, and lift. 6 scoop and lift. 7 scoop and lift. 8, stay with the scoop. You're looking past your right shoulder, the left shoulder gliding off your back. Return the left hand under the left shoulder back to these high finger pads. Step your right foot outside your right pinky finger and then return the foot behind you. Your knees are bent and the toes are tucked. The right foot goes forward and back. 3 forward and back, lubricating the hip. 4 forward and back. 5 forward and back. 6 forward and back. 7 forward and back. 8 forward. Do it with your left foot outside your left pinky finger. 8, back. 7, back. 6, back. 5, back. 4, back. 3, back. 2, back. 1. Step your right foot inside of your right thumb. The back toes are tucked. Lift your back knee. Walk your left foot forward. Here you are with your feet hip width apart and parallel. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. They land shoulder distance apart at the top. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the sides and all the way down. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. So the back heel is lifted, even though the back ball of the foot is down. Make sure that right leg is very long back behind you so that your front knee is bent right over your front ankle. So what happens is if you don't take that right leg very far behind you, the front knee ends up bending more forward over the toes and it's too much pressure in the front knee. So if you have that right leg long back behind you, then the front knee is bending right over the front ankle and we have this 90-degree alignment that we like. Let's reach the arms forward and up. We'll stay here. We're balancing with the back heel lifted. Open your arms to a T shape and then bring your torso parallel to the ground, the arms parallel to the ground, the palms face down. Let's take the arms backwards and then from the sides of the waist, reach your arms forward, out to the sides, backwards. So we're going forward, out to the sides, backwards. 3 forward, out to the sides, backwards. 1 more, forward, out to the sides, backwards. We'll come forward, we'll rise up. We're in this high lunge. Take your right hand to hold your right hip bone. In a moment, not yet, we'll be standing with the right knee into the chest and the left elbow into the right knee. So we're gonna tap the right knee and left elbow. Let's try it. 8, lunge. 7, lunge. 6, lunge. 5, lunge. 4, lunge. 3, lunge. 2, lunge. 1, let's take both arms to the sky. We're in a high lunge. Keep your arms straight. Go forward and down to high finger pads, framing your front foot. Walk your back foot forward. Your 2 feet are hip width apart at the front edge of the mat. Inhale, come to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. The hands land shoulder distance apart, palms facing each other. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Let's do that little series on the second side. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Let's stay here, just setting this up. So make sure that your left leg is very long back behind you. When you take that leg long back behind, instead of the front knee bending over the front toes, which would cause unnecessary tension in the front knee, the front knee is bending right over the front ankle. So this front leg has a 90-degree angle, a right angle that it's creating. Let's reach the arms forward and up. You're keeping your back heel lifted off the ground. It's a balancing act. Open your arms to a T shape, your palms face down. Keep the palms facing down as you come forward with your torso and arms parallel to the ground. Then take your arms backwards from the sides of the waist. Reach the arms forward, out to the sides and backwards. Forward, out to the sides and backwards. Forward, out to the sides and backwards. One more time. Forward, out to the sides and backwards. Then reach the arms forward and rise up. Stay here in this high lunge with your back heel off the mat. Take your left hand to hold your left hip bone. In a moment, not yet, we're going to take the right elbow and left knee to touch in center with that left knee coming into the chest. Let's try it. 8, lunge. 7, lunge. 6, lunge. 5, lunge. 4, lunge. 3, lunge. 2, lunge. 1, lunge. Both arms come up. You're in that high lunge. Your arms frame your ears. Come forward and down to high finger pads. Walk your back foot forward. The feet are apart right at that front edge of your mat. Inhale, lift yourself to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. The hands are shoulder distance apart, palms face each other. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down to the ground. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. Keep your back heel lifted. Reach your arms forward and all the way up. Clasp your hands overhead and turn your palms to the sky as you straighten your elbows. Keep your back heel lifted and just stretch over to your left and come up. 3 more to the left and come up. 2 more to the left and come up. 1 more to the left. Let's stay to the left. We'll gaze forward, but we're stretching, side bending to the left. Keep your hands clasped, come back up. Slowly descend your back knee to the ground. Point your back foot. Keep your hands clasped. Stretch up and over to the left and come up. 3 more. Left and come up. 2 more. Left and come up. 1 more. Stretch over to the left and then come up. Keep your hands clasped. Take your clasped hands behind your head. Your elbows go wide apart. Let's turn and twist to the left and come back to center. 3 more, twist and center. 2 more, twist and center. 1 more, twist and center. Reach your arms to the sky. Send your front knee and your hips forward, your torso and arms backwards, presenting your heart to the sky. It's a stretch for the top of your right hip flexor. Come forward and down to high finger pads. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Walk your back foot forward. The feet are apart. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. The hands land facing each other, shoulder distance apart. Dive forward and all the way down, swan diving over yourself. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and all the way up. Clasp your hands over your head. See if you can clasp your hands the opposite way than you normally do. So you're just switching the digits by 1 digit, and then turn the palms away and lift the arms up. Let's stretch over to the right and come up. 3 more, right and come up. 2 more, right and come up. 1 more, right. Stay to the right. You're looking forward, but you're side bending, stretching over to the right. Your outer arms are hugging in, your elbows get straight. Come back up, keep the hands, slowly descend your back knee down and point your back foot. Then stretch over to your right and come up. 3 more, right and come up. 2 more, right and come up. 1 more. Stay to the right. The outer arms hug in, straightening the elbows. You're looking forward, just side bending, stretching to the right. then come up. Let's keep the hands clasped. Take your clasped hands behind your head, your elbows are wide, twist to your right and come back to center. Twist and center, 2 more, twist and center, 1 more, twist and center. Reach your arms to the sky, send your front knee and your hips forward, your torso and arms backwards. It's a big stretch. Now you're stretching the front of your left hip flexor. It's almost like you're stretching yourself over a huge beach ball behind you. Come forward and down to high finger pads. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Walk your back foot forward. You're in a forward bend with your feet separated apart. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep the arms out and all the way up. Hands land shoulder distance apart, palms face each other. Dive forward. The arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. Just pause here for a moment. Stretching here. Then let's do right away, take the back knee down to the ground and point the back foot. Reach your arms forward and all the way up. Clasp your hands overhead. Take your hands behind your head. Let's twist to the right. Let's add to this. Take your right elbow outside your left knee. You're trying to get your left elbow to reach to the sky. It doesn't want to 100%, but you're doing the best you can. Let's come all the way back up to center. So let's do that twist and dip in one smooth movement, then come back up. So it's a 3, twist and dip, and come back up. 4, twist and dip, and come back up. 5, twist and dip, and come back up. 6, twist and dip, and come back up. 7, twist and dip, and come back up. 8, twist and dip, and come back up. Undo the hands, reach the arms to the ceiling, come forward and down to high finger pads, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, walk your back foot forward. Inhale, lift to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep the arms out and all the way up. Take your arms to what's known as a cactus pose. It looks like a football field goal. Goal post. It looks like a football goal post. Oh, am I ever going to learn? Let's take the arms in front of us. Cross your right elbow over the left. You might even wrap up the arms, double wrapping. Let's take the elbows over to the right and turn and look to the left. Then come back to center with the elbows in your gaze. Do it again. Elbows right, look left, come to center. 2 more. Elbows right, look left, come to center. 1 more. Elbows right, look left, come to center. We'll do the second side one after we finish the second side with those lunges that we just did. So undo the arms, sweep the arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, the arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, look to the ceiling. Exhale, fold over. Sorry, you just came to a tabletop. Then extend your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Just stay here for a second. So you're engaging your core. You're highlighting your abdomen. Then take your back knee down and point your back foot. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Clasp your hands behind your head. Twist over to the right. Here's where we add on. Take your left elbow outside the right knee and the right elbow to the sky. That right elbow doesn't want to go all the way to the sky, but we're trying. And then come back up. We're going to do it again. Twist and dip in a smooth movement. And then come back up. 3, twist and dip. And come back up. 4, twist and dip. And come back up. 5, twist and dip. And come back up. 6, twist and dip, and come back up. 7, twist and dip, and come back up. 8, twist and dip. We'll stay here for a moment, just linger, and then come back up. Reach your arms to the sky, unclasping the hands. Go forward and down to high finger pads. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Walk your back foot forward. Inhale, lift to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep the arms out and all the way up. Take the arms to that cactus pose. We'll take the elbows out in front of us. Cross the left elbow over the right. You'll wrap the arms up. Take the elbows over to the left and turn your nose to the right. Then take the elbows and nose back to center. Elbows go left, look right, and come to center. 2 more. Elbows left, look right, and center. 1 more. Elbows left, look right, and center. Open the arms to the ceiling. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the sides and all the way down. Inhale, lift yourself to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Take your right leg long back behind. Good. We're going to keep that back heel lifted. Just pause here for a moment. Just stretch here. Then reach your arms forward and all the way up. Clasp your hands overhead. Turn the palms away. Stretch over to the left and come up. 3 more. Left and come up. 2 more. Left and come up. 1 more. Left. Stay to the left. You're looking forward. Then keep the hands clasped and come up. Slowly descend the back knee down. We'll point the back foot. Stretch over to the left and come up. 3 more. Left and come up. 2 more. Left and come up. 1 more. Left. We'll stay to the left. Then come back up. Keep the hands clasped. Clasp the hands behind the head. Twist to the right. Dip that right elbow outside the left knee. And then come back up. We just have 3 more of these. Twisting and dipping and coming back up. Just 2 more. Twisting and dipping and coming back up. 1 more. Twisting and dipping. Now here's where we're going to add on. Let's keep the right elbow outside the left knee, but undo your arms so you're reaching your arms apart. Your right hand goes down, your left arm goes up. That right elbow stays outside the left knee. Now we're going to keep that and tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. You're in a twisted lunge. We're going to try to keep the right arm on the outside of the left leg. As we walk the back foot forward, the knees are apart and the feet are apart. Your knees are bent. So you're in a twisted chair. Breathe here. Look up to see your thumb. Take both hands down to frame your feet. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Let's do that little series on the second side. Left leg goes long back behind. We're in a low lunge. We're just going to linger for a moment. So you really highlight your core here by hugging into your belly. Then you'll reach your arms forward and up. You're going to clasp your hands overhead, your second way of clasping, and then reach the palms away. Stretch over to your right and come up. 3 more. Right and come up. 2 more. Right and come up. 1 more. Stay to the right. You're looking forward. The elbows get straight and they firm in towards your ears. Then come upright. Keep the hands clasped. Descend your back knee down and point your back foot. Keep the hands clasped, but take the, oh, you know what? Let's keep the hands clasped and go over to the right and come up. 3 more. Right and come up. 2 more. Right and come up. 1 more. Go to the right. Stay to the right. Then come straight up. We'll take the hands behind the head. We'll twist to the right, left elbow outside right knee, and come all the way back up. 3 more. It's a twist and a dip. And coming up. 2 more. Twist and a dip. And coming up. 1 more. Twist and a dip. We're going to stay here. Keep the left elbow outside the right knee, but undo the arm so you can stretch the arms wide apart. The left hand reaching down, the right arm reaching up. Keep that left elbow outside the right knee. Tuck the back toes and lift your back knee or in a twisted lunge. Stay in the twist. Walk your back foot forward. The feet land hip width apart and the knees are bent. You're looking up to the right arm. That left elbow is on the outside of the right knee. It's a twisted chair. Take your hands outside of your feet. Straighten your legs. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, take your arms out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Take your right leg long back behind you, and then take your whole back foot down. And then straighten your front leg and take your hands to your hips and rise up. So you have your feet, they're still that hip width apart, that 2 fist width apart, but the back heel is down. Let's hold our elbows behind our back, holding your elbows behind your back, but see that your shoulders don't slouch and round in, but that your shoulders lift up and backwards and then descend your back. So that there's a lift to your front body and a lowering of your back body. With this nice, strong, straight spine, come forward parallel to the ground. So you're just parallel to the ground. Your torso is like this straight horizontal line, and the crown of your head is reaching forward. Let's keep the front leg straight, and then drop yourself over your front leg. You're still holding your elbows, but now your torso is parallel to your front thigh instead of parallel to the ground, as the crown of your head is reaching down towards your front foot. Your crown of the head is reaching to the top of your front foot. Let's bend the front knee and take both hands down to frame the front foot. We'll lift the back heel and walk the back foot forward. Inhale, come to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. We'll do the second side right away. Your left leg goes long back behind. You're going to step your whole back foot down. Let's straighten the front leg and then just come up with your hands on your hips. So you're straightening your front leg, your hands are on your hips. And then hold your elbows behind you. So you're holding on your second way behind you. But instead of letting the shoulders like kind of slink inward, they're lifting up, back, and down. You're squaring off your shoulders and your hips to the front of your room. Let's come forward with a flat back. You're going to pause here when your torso gets parallel to the ground. The crown of your head is reaching forward. So your right hip crease is pulling backwards and your left hip crease is reaching forward. Then from this parallel line, let's drop over the front thigh. So your torso is becoming parallel to the front thigh. Breathe here. Bend your front knee, release your hands down to frame your front foot, lift your back heel, walk your back foot forward. Your feet are landing, those two fists width and parallel. Inhale, come to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep the arms out and all the way up. Sweep the arms out and all the way down. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. In a moment, we're going to take the right knee into the chest and the hands to the hips. Let's try it now. 4, lunge. 3, lunge. 2, lunge. 1, let's just stay here. It's as if your right foot is stepping on a very high step out in front of you, and then just lower this foot down. The feet are hip width and parallel. Sweep the arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. In a moment, not yet. When we come forward, the left knee's into the chest and the hands are on the hips. Try it now. 4, lunge. 3, lunge. 2, lunge. 1, stay here. You're balancing as if this left foot is standing on a very high step out in front of you. And then lower this foot down. Sweep the arms out and all the way up. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold over. Let's put a whole bunch of things together. Take your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Open your arms out to a T and come forward parallel to the ground. Take your arms backwards and then from the sides of the waist, come forward. So out to the sides and backwards and then forward. 2 more. Out to the sides and backwards and then forward. 1 more. Out to the sides and backwards and then forward. Rise up. You're in a high lunge. Take your right hand to your right hip bone. Take your left knee and right elbow to touch. Back to that lunge. 7, touch, lunge. 6, lunge. 5, lunge. 4, lunge. 3, lunge. 2, lunge. 1, stay in the lunge. Take both arms to the sky. Clasp your hands, turn your palms away. Stretch over to the left and come up. Stretch left and come up. Stretch left and come up. Stretch left, stay here, linger here. Come back up, descend the back knee, point the back foot, stretch left and come up. Stretch left and come up. Stretch left and come up. One more, left and linger. And up, hands behind head, they're still clasped. Twist right, right elbow outside, left knee, come back up, just 3 more times. Twist and dip, and come back up, 2 more. Twist and dip, and come back up, 1 more. Twist and dip, we're gonna stay in the twist, undo the arms, the right arm down, left arm up, that right elbow is outside the left knee, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, walk the back foot forward. You're in a twisted chair, stay in that twisted chair, just pause there. Breathe here, your butt is being pulled backwards. Then lower your hands down to frame your feet. That same right leg goes long back behind. Your back heel comes down. Straighten your front leg. Come up with your hands on your hips. Hold on to your elbows behind you. Lift your heart. Keep the front leg straight. Fold forward. Your torso gets parallel to the ground. Bend your front knee. Reach your arms forward and up. Lift your back heel. Take your back knee into the chest, hands to the hips, and go back. Just 3 more. In and back. 2 more. In and back. 1 more. In. Let's stay here. Pause here. Whoa, don't fall over like I am. And then step this foot down. Sweep the arms out and up. Dive forward. Take your arms out and all the way down. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Let's do that right away on the second side. Left leg goes long back behind, your back heel stays lifted. Reach your arms forward and up, you're in a high lunge. Take your arms out to a T shape. Take your torso forward parallel to the ground. Your arms go backwards from the sides of the waist, they come forward, out to the sides and backwards. Forward, out to the sides and backwards. Do it 2 more times. Forward, out to the sides and backwards. 1 more time. Forward, out to the sides and backwards. Rise up, you're in a high lunge. Left hand, left hip bone. Right elbow, left knee. 8, lunge. 7, lunge. 6, lunge. 5, lunge. 4, lunge. 3, lunge. 2, lunge. 1, both arms to the sky, you're in a lunge. Clasp your hands your second way, turn the palms away, stretch over to the right and come up. 3 more, right and come up. 2 more, right and come up. 1 more, right, stay to the right. Come back up, descend the back knee down, point the back foot, stretch over to the right and come up. 3 more, right and come up. 2 more, right and come up. 1 more, right and up, hands behind head. Twist right, left elbow outside right knee and come back up. Just 3 more. Twist and dip and come back up. 2 more. Twist and dip and come back up. 1 more. Twist and dip. Stay here. Split the arms. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Walk the back foot forward. You're in that twisted chair pose. Stay with the twist, that left elbow outside of the right knee, the right arm to the sky. Then take both hands down to frame your feet. Let's step the left leg long back behind. We'll take the back foot down and straighten the front leg. Take your hands to your hips, come up, hold your elbows behind your back, lift your heart, fold forward parallel to the ground, then drop yourself over your front leg just parallel to the front thigh. Bend your front knee, reach your arms to the ceiling, lift your back heel up. You're in this high lunge. Take the back knee into the chest, hands to the hips and back. Do it 7 more times. 7, lunge. 6, lunge. 5, lunge. 4, okay, that's enough. 4 was good. Then hold here, breathe here. Step the foot down. Reach the arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, go all the way down. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Bend your knees and step your right knee to the ground behind you, left knee to the ground behind you. Point your feet. Take your feet over to the right and come to sit down behind your knees. Take your feet out in front of you. Come to lay down. I want to give you the side view. You can be still with your feet facing towards me, but your knees are bent and the back of your head is down on the mat. Let your hands come down by your side, and then take your right knee into your chest and clasp your hands over your right shin. Flex your foot. Lift your head, your neck, your shoulders up, and stay here. Stack your hands behind your head, your elbows are wide, and then lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. So the upper body comes up and down. 2 up and down. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 up and down. Let's just clasp the hands over this right shin, then release the hands and step the foot down. Take your left knee into your chest, clasp your hands over your left shin, lift your head, your neck, your shoulders up. Stack your hands behind your head. The upper body goes down and up. 2 down and up. 3 down and up. 4 down and up. 5 down and up. 6 down and up. 7 down and up. 8 down and up. Lower yourself back down. Clasp your hands over your left shin. Lower the hands down, lower the foot down. Just pause here. So your feet are down on the mat, your soles of the feet are down, your feet are walking close to your butt, your feet are apart, the knees are apart, just by a few inches, maybe 5 or 6 inches apart. From here, let's take the feet off the ground, but now we'll glue the legs together and make the shins parallel to the ceiling. Let's straighten the right leg on a diagonal, then rebend it. Same right leg, 7, rebend, 6, rebend, 5, rebend, 4, rebend, 3, rebend, 2, rebend, 1, do it with the left leg, left, rebend, 2, rebend, 3, rebend, 4, rebend, 5, rebend, 6, rebend, 7, rebend, 8, rebend. Stack your hands behind your head, lift your upper body up. Let's twist to the right and then go back down and center. Come up and twist to the right and go back down. 3, twist and down. 4, twist and down. 5, twist and down. 6, twist and down. 7, twist and down. 8, let's do it to the left. Up and twist and down. 2, twist and down. 3, twist and down. 4, twist and down. 5, twist and down. 6, twist and down. 7, twist and down. 8, twist and down. Now, when we come up and twist to the right, we're going to straighten the left leg. So we're coming up and twisting to the right, but we're going to straighten the left leg. Let's try it. So we're coming up and twisting. Keep going to the right. Twisting to the right, straightening the left leg. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, do it again, same side. 8, down. 7, down. 6, down. 5, down. 4, down. 3, down. 2, down. 1, stay down. Keep the knees bent. Now, when we come up to the left, we're going to straighten the right leg, and we'll do it 2 sets. Let's try it. Go up to the left, straighten the right leg, and then come down. 2, twist and down. 3, twist, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, do it again. 8, down. 7, down. 6, down. 5, down. 4, down. 3, down. 2, down. 1, stay down. Let's try to alternate. So we're going to come up and twist to the right and straighten the left leg. Then we'll come up and twist to the left and straighten the right leg. Let's try it. Twisting right and down, twisting left and down. Right, down, left, down. 3, down, 3, down. 4, down, 4, down. 5, down, 5, down. 6, down, 6, down. 7, down, 7, down. 8, down, do it again. 8, down, 8, down. 7, down, 7, down. 6, down, 6, down. 5, down, 5, down. 4, down, 4, down. 3, down, 3, down. 2, down, 2, down, one, down, one, down. Lower your head down, take your knees into your chest. Rock yourself forward and back so much that you come to sit up. Your feet are going to come down onto the ground. So you're just sitting upright. Have your feet separated, hip width apart, and your hands come to your knees. You're going to pull back on your shins so that you can sit up nice and tall. Just pausing here, breathing here. Send your shoulders down your back. You got it. Just sitting up nice and tall. So you're finding that clear energy, that line, clear line of energy from the crown of your head to your tip of your tailbone. So there's this nice clear line of energy that you can breathe as if you're breathing the breath coming in through your nose, going down your spine to your tailbone, and then coming up and out, going up. So the energy comes in going down and it comes out going up. And then just come to sit however's comfortable. You're crossing your legs or you're sitting on your shins, whatever feels comfortable. Take your hands to your thighs and then just close your eyes and let yourself just wander inward. So just like you would go for a walk outside, imagining that you're traveling inward. Like there's a little bit more breathing room through all of this exercise. You created some space inside of yourself. So there's less compression and less stress, and there's more room for you to breathe, for you to live within your own body. And then separate your eyelashes and open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this Power Sculpt. Again, my name is Marissa.